All right, so give me your name.
Richard Farmer.
Richard Farmer, what do you do for a living?
I'm a BDR for Sprout Social.
BDR for Sprout Social. What is that? What does BDR mean?
It's a business development representative.
Okay, a business development representative for Sprout Social. Now, Richard, before you were a BDR at Sprout Social, what did you do for a living?
Before, I was actually a security guard in this actual building, and then I networked and made proper connections to put me in a great position.
Dad, you were a security guard in this building, so you didn't have any BDR experience before becoming a BDR.
Nope.
You were literally a security guard in this building.
Literally, no sales experience at all. No sales experience.
No sales experience at all. And so then, like, man, you know, how did you tell me the journey? Like, how did you, give me how you got here.
So my game plan when I got here was just to network with everybody. So I just wanted to make sure everybody knew my name. Somebody told me about Justin Howard, and I just introduced myself, asked him what books he read, could he have any time. He agreed, and he put me forward to the now president, Ryan Barreto. I just kept in good contact, but you can have opportunity, but you still got to execute. So because of rework, shout out to my mama.
Get this work. Y'all see it? Get this work. Shout out to the all right, yeah, because of rework.
Because of rework and me coming up and showing up, you can show up, but you got to put forth the effort and the action. Things ain't handed to you, so you still got to freaking grind. But at the end, it paid off. I actually applied for Sprout, didn't get it. It was my main goal. I worked elsewhere for a year, reapplied. Here we are.
Got that thing. Man, so you said you found rework, you went through, man, what did you learn when you went through rework?
Man, how to freaking interview like that, the blueprint, man, you can apply it to everything, literally everything. How to properly interview, cold calling skills, warm calling skills, just putting you in the right connections, just how to be a proper professional, man, in the sales world, tech sales world.
Man, love it. Now you like, man, you said you went to a spot, got some experience, and you're in tech sales, dude. That's what's up, man. Good seeing you. Good seeing you. Keep grinding. Blooper. So we're back at Sprout Social with, what's your name?
My name is Sam.
Sam, what do you do here at Sprout Social?
Me, I am a senior SDR at Sprout.
Senior SDR at Sprout. Please explain what a SDR is.
Yeah, so SDR, sales development rep, if you don't know what that means. I basically am the one taking down like inbound calls. So like people who are coming to us wanting to trial the tool, people coming into our chat, people coming in either wanting to request a demo, stuff like that. And I'm the one that reaches out and makes sure to get them handled.
Dang, bro, you like responsibilities. And so, like, man, you how long you been here again?
Me, I've been here almost 2 years now, back in April of 2021.
2021. So, man, what was you doing before you got to Sprout Social?
A whole lot of nothing, really. I was working at a restaurant, kind of doing my time in a sense. I would work there for about 5 years. I did actually apprentice sushi chef as well.
Wow.
But I was kind of getting a little bit tired of the work, so I ended up coming over to you, actually, over at Rework. And that's how I ended up getting my roots into sales, and that's how I ended up getting into Sprout.
Whoa. So, you used to be a sushi chef?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
So you had no senior SDR experience on your belt?
Absolutely not, no. I did not have any sales experience other than just like customer-facing stuff when I was working at a restaurant. But other than that, I've never worked a sales job until being at Sprout.
So let's talk, man. You said you found Rework, man. So let's talk about your experience with Rework. Like, how was it?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't be here without Rework, so fantastic would be the first word out of my mouth. So, yeah, I worked with you. I worked with Mr. Ben Nussbaum, and both of you helped teach me so many of the different things related to sales in general, like Salesforce. I never used Salesforce before being at Rework. Before Rework, actually, I went to another program called Year Up, which is actually how I met you for the first time, where you came over to introduce yourself and say hello and make friends with us over at Year Up. So that's how I ended up getting into Rework in the first place.
Oh, man, solid. And you said 2 years, the growth. And so, like, man, for anybody who's, like, on the fence, or if somebody was like, man, I don't know, with so many boot camps out there, I don't know which one to go to, which one would you recommend?
Well, 100% Rework for sure. Like, Rework is going to be number one top of my list here. Yeah, easily, for sure, because in the short time span that I was with you guys, I was with you for, like, 2 months about. So from there, like, going from just having 2 months of that sales training to then having interview after interview, where before I was having no interviews at all, was such a huge step up from 2 months ago.
Now 2 months turned into 2 years at Sprout Social. This is what I'm talking about. Congratulations, man. Really looking good stuff. Appreciate you. Good. Glad to see you. We got a couple more questions from this young lady over here. She wants to come in and interview. All right,
hey, how's it going, Sam? Nice to meet you. Just a couple questions. So prior to you entering Rework, what was their experience as far as like what you were doing? What was your guidance from your family?
Yeah, so my parents, they're both incredibly supportive of everything I do, basically. So I had like their whole backing the whole way through. But they did have some reservations at first because they're like, we want to make sure this isn't a scam or anything like that. So like, Mom, I get it. Like, I looked it up. Trust me, it's fine. And yeah, it was fine and better than fine, really. But yeah, I did have to reassure them a few times just to make sure that I wasn't getting duped or anything like that. But otherwise, though, they had my back the whole way through.
Awesome. So now, as far as like career growth and where you are, like, how do you feel like as far as anyone who's new to the program, kind of on the fence and they're thinking about it, what can you suggest to them?
Yeah, well, the first thing I would suggest is to just do something different. For me, like when I first got into Rework, like at first I was kind of thinking to myself, like, what am I going to really do with my life, honestly? And so like doing that first step to just understand like what is this program, what is sales, what are my options, was really the biggest eye opener for me to kind of see like, wow, there's such a huge world out here I had no idea even existed.
Right. And then did you feel like when you got here you had to change who you were just to fit in?
No, not at all. In fact, I feel more myself than I have anywhere else, honestly.
Awesome. Well, congratulations to you again.
Thanks.
I think Shelton's trying to get in on some more questions.
he feels his authentic self at work. At work, you have to no code switching.
No, not really at all.
Come on, man. This is different. This is different. This is okay, man. You can't beat it, man. Look, man. Can you just say get this work for the people out there in the TV line?
Get this work.
Word.